Good morning everyone. Today's the date is 19th of June. Today we will do exercise 3.3 question number 4. See student, question number 4, what is the question? The performance of a student in first term and second term is given. Draw double bar graph and answer the following question. Now this is the data is given. We have to draw the double bar graph. Student, first of all, double bar graph. What is double bar graph? This is the new concept. Now double bar graph is used in comparison of two observations. You can see here carefully. First term marks are given of different subjects. See English, Hindi, Math, Science, Social Science. Marks are given first term and here second term. Marks is given to you. Now this question is asked. Now these question we will do later. First we will draw double bar graph. See student, for the graph same we need horizontal line and we need vertical line. So first I am going to draw vertical line is y-axis. That is why I have written here y. Now here I am going to write these numbers. Now if you will see these number, maximum is 95 and the minimum is 65. And if you will see here, it's not in proper order. They are not the multiple of 2, multiple of 5. So that is why I will take the increment of 10. I will take one box, you can say 1 unit length is equal to 10 marks. So here I am going to write marks. Remember student, this one is very important. Whatever you are taking, you have to mention here. Marks are here. Now I am going to take gap of 10. This one is a horizontal line. That is why I have written here x. Now 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Maximum is 95. So we will write till 100. 60, 70, 80, 90 and this one is a 100. Now student, first we will write scale. Scale is 1 unit is equal to 10 marks. First scale. Now horizontal line. Horizontal line represents subject. So we will write here subjects. Now see student, first term is there, second term is there. In simple graph, there was a simple one observation, one type of observation. So we didn't need two things. Now here two types are there. So that is why we have to represent it in a different way. So what I am going to take, I will take, this is first term, one box, that is first term, and in second box I will draw this type of line. This type of line will represent second term. In this way we can distinguish between first term and second term. Where is plain, that will be first term, and on the lining that will be a second term marks. Now see student, first term mark 67. Again we will leave one box, then we will start 67. See student, 67 between 60 and 70. Now 10 lines are there in your graph copy, 10 lines are there. Then 67 will be, here it is 65, more than 65. So somewhere here, that is 67. By using scale I will draw it. This one is 67 student. Here it is 67 Now English subject second term marks are 70. So after writing first term exam, we will not leave any type of box. Now we will do continuity, that is 70. Here I mark a line, then I will join here. This one is 70. Now students, see here, I told you first term I will leave plain, second term I put a design like this. You can do anything, you can color it, you can do yellow color here, blue color here, whatever. You can do zigzag also. Design, you can give any type of design. And then you will write here subject. This one is English. So we can write here English subject. Now second subject is Hindi. First term 72. Now next subject is started. So we leave one box. One box, then first term 72. Now here it is 70. After leaving one box, here is 70. Little bit here you can count in graph after two lines. That is 72 here. I am writing number on here so that it is easy for you. Then 65 without leaving box. 65 between them. I will draw a line at the end. Then math subject 88 after leaving a box. 88. 8th line. Then second term is 95. 95 between 90 and 100 without leaving box. 95. Then science 81 and 85. Science 81. I am going to erase it. Now 81. This one is student 81. Then 85 between 80 and 90. This one is 85. The next subject social science 73. 73. Then second term 75 between 70 and 80. This one is 75. Now I am going to write the subject also and the distinguish between by drawing a line. Next subject is Hindi. And this one is math. And this one is science. Social science. Now design I am going to put here. To show that this one is marks of second term. I erased the distinguished, so I am going to write here first term. Blue line was here. Second term. You have to mention it. I change the color, you will take the same color. Now see student, this one is your double bar graph. Now I will show this graph on graph also. So it is easy for you. So see student, this is I have done on graph. See carefully y-axis, x-axis, subject and marks. See student, one box 10, another box 20. So I write here 100, then 67, between 60 and 70, here it's fifth line, 65, just two step. So 67, 70, again 72, here it is 70 after 2, 72, then 65, between 60 and 70, this one is 65. Again leave one box, then 88, 88, 80 and 90, then you will count it 88, then 95, between 90 and 100, 81, just above one line, 85, between 80 and 90, 73, C 70, 3 lines, then 75, and always leave a box. You see here I leave a box and you have to mention in this way. So now this is your graph. Now we will move to another question, that is question number 5. Now students, we have to give the answer of this question is, now double bar graph we have done. Now answer this question. First part, in which subject has the child improved his performance the most? See students, if you improved your performance in any subject, it means if in first term you got 60 marks, then in second term you got maximum marks, or you can say more marks than the previous term. Let it be a 65. Now see here, in English first term marks was 67, in second term 70. It means marks are increased. Now see in Hindi, first term 72 and second term you got 65. It means marks are not increased, it is decreased. So here there is not a increased in marks. So we will write first of all marks in every subject, the how much it increased. First of all we will write the subject English. We have to tell in English marks improved, or you can say performance improved 67, 70. First it was 67, then next is 70. It means 70 minus 67. You got 3 marks more than the previous term. Now in subject of Hindi, there is not increased in marks, decreased. So that is why I will write in negative. Means first in this case I write second term first, then first term. Similarly second term first, then first term. So see here plus minus minus, sign of bigger term. So 72 minus 65 is 7, but sign of minus. That is why it denotes that there is not increased in marks, there is a decreased in marks because of minus sign. Now in maths, 95 minus 88. 95 minus 88, 7. Next is science. 85 minus 81, that is 4. Next is social science. 75 minus 73, that is 2. Now students, see here carefully. We have to tell in which subject has the child improved the performance most. See, where is the most performance? See here math. If you will see, in English 3 marks increased, Hindi not, we will not take, math 7 marks increased, science 4, social science 2. So maximum is math. So we will write answer in subject of math. The child improved the most. Now see second part. In which subject is the improvement the least? See student, they are saying improvement is there, but that improvement is least. So we will not take the case of Hindi because here is no improvement. They are saying improvement is there, but that improvement is least. See which one is the less number, that is 2. So it means improvement is less in social study. Now next is social study. You can write in full line that in social study the improvement is the least. Next, has the performance gone down in any subject? Yes, because it is negative sign. It means in Hindi performance was gone down. We will write yes, performance gone down in Hindi. Now next question student. Next question student, question number 5. See what is the question. Consider this data collected from a survey of a colony. Now this is the survey has done and they collect some data. See here, favorite sports. Now see, favorite sports is there, that is cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey, athletics. These sports are given to you. Now data is given, that is watching and about the participating. See here, watching. It means there are 1240 people are there who watched cricket. Now see, here are 620 people who participating in cricket as a sport. Now see students, now we have to draw this graph. I just made a line, that is a vertical line. I write here y, that is y-axis. You know vertical line is y-axis. Here is the number of people. So that is why I am writing here number of people. Remember, always write what is in horizontal and vertical. Number of people. So now here I am going to draw a horizontal line and I write here x. Now see students, I choose box, one box is equal to 100. Try always take the dimension of type of multiples of 10. You can take 10, 100, 1000, depend upon the data is given to you. Because if you take this type of number, it is easy to you to draw a graph. It's not compulsory. You can take the data of the graph 200, 300 type, but that will be difficult for you. It is the easiest method. Now I choose scale, that is 100. Now 1240. Now I will see, I leave one box, again 1240. Between 1200 and 1300 10 lines are there. So in between here, that is 1240. So I draw. Here I am going to write for the convenience 1240. Then participating is 620. 620. Second line. This one is 620. Now this one is cricket, that I will write later on, but these are the favorite sports that we can write here. Favorite sports, or you can write simply sports. Now next is 470. After leaving a box, 470, 7th line. Then 320, second line, just next to it. Don't leave graph of particular type, that is bar. Don't leave any type of bar. After completing this type, then you will leave a bar. Box. Then next is 510, swimming, 510. Here 510. Then immediate this 320. I didn't leave any type of box between them. Remember this thing. After completing it, then leave a box. Then 430. Then 250, between 200 and 300. Then again 250, we will leave a box. Next is very important, that is 105. Mostly students do the mistake over here. 105. See here students, 105. See 100 and 200. The next line is about 110, but here it is 105. Now when you will draw it, you have to use a sharp pencil. Try to use sharp pencil, because between 100 and 110 you have to draw a line between them, very thin. You have to take sharp pencils. So between 100 and 110 you will be take here 105, that I will show you in graph also. Now this is to distinguish between the watching and participating. Now simple, that plain is about watching and second is participating. You can use different color also, I told you. So here I am drawing line. Let's take another color. So I am going to take another. For this you can do like this also, any pattern. Now I will write scale. First I am going to write scale. Now scale is student 1 unit, that is very important. This part is also very important. 1 unit is equal to 100 people. 100 people of column में भी लिख सकते हैं. You can write. Then next also you have to mention watching and participating. Watching I take red color, so that is why I am taking here red color. This is about watching. This type of zigzag I have taken. You have to show it. That is watching. And participating, I take this, so that is participating. So students, this is your double bar graph. This one is left, so we have to write this also. So this one is cricket, so I am writing here cricket. Next is basketball, basketball, and next is swimming, swimming, and next is hockey, athletics. So this is about double bar graph. Now we have to answer these questions also. See, draw a double bar graph we have done. What do you infer from the bar graph? What do you infer from this graph? See students, if you will see carefully, cricket has maximum number of people, whether in watching, whether in participating. And in athletic, there is a less number of people, whether in watching, whether in participating. So from the graph, we can say that people prefer more in cricket than athletics, or you can say people prefer more cricket and less athletics. Now I am going to erase it. Now I will write these question answers. Now see students. Now first part is answer of first part. Graph we have done. What do you infer from the graph? People prefer more cricket and less, or you can say least, athletic. Now second part, see which sport is the most popular. See student, which sport is the most popular? That is cricket, because in cricket watching is also maximum and participating is also maximum. So which sport is most popular? We will write cricket is most popular sport. Next, third part, see student, third part, which is more preferred, watching or participating in sports. So see, which is more preferred, watching or participating in sport. So which is preferred? Watching, because in each case you can see watching number of people is more. Here watching 470 and participating less. Watching maximum, watching maximum, watching maximum, and here it is less than watching. So we will write which is more preferred? Watching. Watching is more preferred than participating in sports. Now students, I will show you the graph also. I have done in graph. So see in graph. See student, this one graph like the previous one. Here y-axis, x-axis. Again I have taken one box 100 people till 1400. You can take 1300 also. And here 1240. You can see 1240, that is 1200 and 1300. Between them, this one is fifth line, but we will take one below. 1240, this one 620, 470, 320, 510, 320, 430, 250, 250, 105. See this one carefully students. This is very thick line I have drawn because I have drawn with sketch pen. Now you will use sharp pencil. You will take between 100 and 105. This one is 100 line and this one is 105. Between these, you have to take sharp pencil. This one is x-axis, sports. Then you will write in this way: above, scale, watching, participating. So students, this is your question number 5. Now students, your homework is complete exercise 3.3. I just leave one question, that is question number 6. That is the same as we have done these type of question, double bar graph. So try to do the question number 6. Till then, bye.